Dance by our big brother, Sean Chilber, and our little brother, William Barton. We do this for you brothers and sisters. By the way, give yourself a big round of applause. The hairiest kangaroo you will ever see. If you've got a camera, take all the photos you like, okay? So this is Robert Weatherall. He's the custodian of the land in which we're meeting. And this is my little cousin Sarah. The kangaroo dance, Ugaranji. Hey, Ugaranji, Majinba. Ugaranji, Majinba. Nangale, nangale. Hey, Ugaranji, Majinba. Ugaranji, Majinba. Which means big okay, we're all one family. I'm going to leave you with a song. It's not really a traditional song, so can everyone please say Yama? Yama. It's hello and welcome in my language. Everyone say Waramia. That's the local language. Everyone say in my grandfather's language, Buongiorno. I'll teach you a little song, okay? Everyone say Nyama, Nyinda. Come on, have a go. Come on, ready? Nyama? Nyama. Good. Nyinda? Nyinda. Gaba? Yara. Perfect, all right? So say Nyama Nyinda Yara. Perfect. Nyama Nyinda Yara. Nyama Nyinda Gaba Yara. Nyama Nyinda Yara. You know what you just learned? Give me a slow cat. Ready? Nyamaninda yara, Nyamaninda yara, Nyamaninda kabayara, Nyamaninda yara. Hip hip, hip hip, hip hip. Thank you. Happy graduation.
Thank you, Donna, David, Robert, and Sarah. Graduates, you may now don your motorboards.
To the course that you undertook, and today we see the success of all of that. I also want to acknowledge and thank those who stood by you throughout this journey with us, and in fact a journey which perhaps began a long time ago, back in primary school. But those who stood by you, your parents, your family, loved ones, partners, friends, the University of Notre Dame says thank you. Thank you for supporting our graduates, because this journey has had its challenges, and no doubt for saying our opening prayer. Father Ben from the Department of Theology has stood in for our chaplain. Thank you very much for doing that, Father, and also for the blessing you'll give us at the end of our ceremony. To Donna and David, thank you for a lively welcome to country. It really sets the scene, I think, for the rest of our ceremony today. But I also want to acknowledge Professor Hayden Ramsey. Professor Ramsey has had a long and distinguished association with the University of Notre Dame, and now is the President of the Catholic Institute of Sydney. We work closely with the Institute and we look forward to working with them, and especially with Professor Ramsey as President. We also have with us in the audience Hilary Johnson-Croke, who's one of our directors, a long-standing director who's made a fantastic contribution to the university, and thank you, Hilary, for being here tonight. Importantly, we have Gabby Merjanowska from the Student Association in Sydney. And Gabby, look, I can't stress enough the great work you and your team do. Thank you so much for looking out for our students, for representing them, and it is such an important role. Students are, after all, our priority, and the work you do in that regard is much appreciated. Now, I've said many times before that days like today just don't happen by accident. A lot of work goes into this, support, many people involved. And I want to single out, in particular, the staff of Notre Dame. The staff of Notre Dame, led by our Vice-Chancellor, Professor Francis Campbell. Francis, thank you for your great leadership at the university. And as Francis said often, there's still much more to be done. Well, thank you for your leadership in achieving all those things you say are to be done. For our staff, each and every one of you, every one of our staff have provided outstanding tuition and pastoral care to our students and our graduates we see here today. And just as each and every one of our graduates is important to us, so are our members of staff. And I say thank you. Well, Notre Dame has achieved quite a lot, and there's still much more to do, as I say. But recently, we were pleased to be listed in the AFR's Best University Reviews among the best in Australia for student satisfaction, and importantly ranked #1 in New South Wales for skills development by the Commonwealth Government. But again, that just didn't happen by accident or a result of one or two people working hard. It was a result of a community supporting our university, the staff, the students and the graduates who are here today. Well, we have shortly a conferral of an honorary doctorate of letters on the very Reverend Father Richard Ang. Father Richard, thank you for being here from the Philippines. Father Richard is the rector of the Santo Tomas University in the Philippines. It is the oldest university in Asia and is over 400 years old. A lot longer than Notre Dame. But it's fantastic to have you here, Father Richard. A man who's made a significant contribution to Catholic higher education and education generally, not only in the Philippines, but throughout our region. And in looking at where we have aimed to educate our students as a whole, I'm reminded by Father Richard, the quote he made about the essence of liberal arts. He said, the essence of liberal arts education remains it's one that forms not just skilled professionals, but thoughtful, ethical and socially responsible human beings. And that is, after all, what we've aimed to do at Notre Dame. As I said, each and every student is a priority and important to us, and we aim to educate the whole of the student.